Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have got a base game speed build for you. It is very rare that I build base game houses. With all the packs, I just get too happy using every single item that I can. So I thought I'd give myself the challenge of doing a base game family home. And this turned out pretty good. Like, I built this in an hour and a half. Normally my builds take me days, sometimes even more than a week to build. But this one I was super happy with. It is a family home and it's got 3 bedrooms, 1 double bedroom, 1 twin room and then a toddler room as well. The interior itself is quite sparse, like there's not a lot of clutter, purely because I wanted to fit it all in the video, and clutter kind of takes a long time for me to choose what I want. So the interior is full, but it's not clutterful, which, as you lot know, I do love my clutter, but I'm still super happy with how this build turned out. If you lot are loving the base game, I do have a few builds coming up where they're going to be base game starter homes, and even base game plus 1 other pack homes as well, just to give myself a bit of an extra challenge. As I said, normally I will use all the packs in my builds, but I'm quite excited to be doing a series of builds where they're just going to be base game or a limited amount of packs use. I think that'll be really fun. As a lot of you may know, I predominantly stream over on Twitch. I stream 5 days a week over there, and I've recently started up on TikTok as well, doing some tip videos on TikTok. However, my YouTube, I've been loving uploading to YouTube recently. Well, I've been loving recording for YouTube, so I've got a lot of scheduled uploads. I've even scheduled my tweets as well, all scheduled for the next few weeks, and I'm so proud of myself. I've been so heckin' productive, and yeah, no, I'm chuffed. So with this house, I kind of went for an open brick and then a brown panelling kind of vibe, with a touch of blue as well. So I used on some of the windows that have the blind kind of thingy bobs, flappy bits, I used the blue swatch in those. And then I wanted to add a garage as well. I didn't decorate the inside of the garage, just because Sims don't really use it, but I mainly obviously decorated. My main focus was on the house. But the garage does look quite cute though. As always, it took me quite a while to choose my windows. I can be quite fussy when it comes to windows, or it just takes me a hot second to choose. And then I was going to do a terrain paint paraffin, but then I decided to use some tiles to create the paraffin. So I used the Control F feature to make diagonal tiles. And then I started doing my landscaping with all the plants and making the outside look pretty. Oh yeah, I also enabled my debug cheat so I could access debug and get all the cute little items from there, like these little package items that I call bread, to be used to make like a flower bed kind of area. And as always, I put my terrain paint going all the way around the build. And then I grabbed a car from debug, and I was going to do a fence, like a regular Sims fence, but I realised it looked a little bit odd. So I chose this wall, this kind of like stone wall that I found in debug, which I thought worked well. So I left it there. But yeah, I've got a couple of videos coming out over the next couple of weeks. There's going to be more 5-minute a day builds, working on that house. There's also going to be some Stardew Valley streams, so where I was streaming with the girls. Lots and lots of fun videos that are going to be coming out to you. I'm also doing some reactions as well to some of my child videos that I made when I was like 13. So look out for that as well. I love making custom ponds with like the debug rocks and plants and the lily pads and everything. It's always so fun to make, and it's super easy as well. Just, you know, sizing down, raising up rocks and putting them in to make a little pond. I also have some sort of obsession with terrain paint because I started going to town with this. I just love terrain paint, and then I did another little flower bed. More flowers in this area. Surprise, surprise. And then we went into debug as well and got our little package item to put around it. I tested out the flower bag ingredient, but I didn't like it, so I went with the package. And it can be a bit finicky, but you can kind of alt move to get it into a circle. I also made a little back garden area as well, where I added a pool and then a few plants here also. I think the house came in at about 100,000 simoleons, I think it was. I can't exactly remember, but it wasn't too bad. And I'm very proud that I managed to stick with base game, because obviously when you do base game, sometimes the filters keep popping back up. So sometimes you might play something without even realising because the filters have popped back up. And then I started planning how the inside was going to look. So I I laid out my floor plan. And I had arches to separate the rooms downstairs, and then I managed to fit 3 bedrooms with a little bit of playing around. I fit 3 bedrooms and an ensuite bathroom upstairs. And on the inside I went for kind of wood tones with the flooring and the wallpaper. I actually had a fair bit of space to work with him, so I kind of just put in the essentials and then added a few extra little bits. As I said, I did not clutter it up. So the kitchen, you'd be surprised, it has not got its usual amount of clutter that I would normally add, such as like fruit bowls or utensils and things like that. But I had so much fun anyway, and if you download this build, you can add whatever clutter you want to the build. I always love adding the coat rack and like the shoe rack into the front of my houses. You will notice that is a staple in my builds. It just happens all the time. Yeah, so we had like a kitchen, we got a formal dining space as well in here, a lounge living room area, which I actually ended up adding a bar into as well. A very, very spacious interior. I also remembered toilet roll, which is a necessity in building. And I also came to the realisation that base game curtains are, how you say, not too great. So I had a little bit of a nightmare trying to choose curtains, but I'm still very happy with how the build turned out. Okay, and moving on to the upstairs, I realised that this bathroom was quite an odd shape with the diagonal. So I ended up making this one a half bath, as they have a bath/shower downstairs. So this was just a half bath with a toilet and a sink. And then this is the master bedroom with the double bed. And I put some bits and bobs in here. I put a chest of drawers. Again, very kind of minimal clutter and minimal build items that I put in here. Like my normal style is not represented. But I spend so long on clutter. Like anyone will tell you, I will spend a while choosing items. So because this is a speed build, I wanted to be speedy and get it all done for the YouTube video. So I'm still happy with how it turned out. This is our little toddler's bedroom. I added a few little toys in here, the dollhouse, little teddies and bits and bobs. And you can see elements of clutter being placed as well. And then moving on to the twin bedroom that had 2 single beds. Again, pretty basic bedroom. I added a toy chest for them, a chest of drawers, and then they also had a little desk as well where they can do their homework when they come back from school. And that pretty much sums up this video. I hope that you liked the build. I hope you liked how it all turned out. I'm super happy with it. And considering it's all base game as well, it was a big challenge for me. But I really enjoyed how it all came out in the end. If you did enjoy this video and this speed build, then please let me know what you think down in the comment section. Give the video a like as well, and subscribe if you want to see more Sims things like this from me in the future. Take care. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Taz out.